Hi there, my name is Scommander and I thought I would try something different. The plan is to create a Deathswap add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and I thought it would be fun to share the development process. So I guess let's get started and hopefully you maybe learn something. I'd usually kind of do this bit in my head, but just for the sake of this I'm going to write it down. So a good place to start is to work out what I actually want from the add-on. Okay, so obviously I want the players to actually swap. I want it to work with an infinite amount of players. I want to have an option within the pack to change if you can see or don't see the countdown just as you're about to swap. And hopefully I'm going to have a scoreboard in the game where you can change the minimum and maximum time between each swap via /scoreboard command, because there's not really a better way to do that that's user friendly. I guess let's open VS Code. Just before that, I'm going to create a copy of a past add-on I've created. So let's just say this one because it's the most recent. I can rename that to Deathswap add-on, and I can open that folder within VS Code and we can get started. Right now, every 5 seconds, this function will get run. So in here is when we're going to have all the swapping stuff happen. So in theory, if I log into the game and activate this behavior pack, we should get subscribe and chat every 5 minutes. Well, it didn't work because I forgot to change this. Just a good example of how nothing ever works first time. And would you look at that, forgot to close another bracket. Okay, so I've just set this up inside of the game so I can kind of show you how this is going to work. So what's going to happen is every player, I've just got 4 armor stands for now, is all going to get a unique ID. That should be possible. And then whenever they need to swap, they want to be teleported to the ID above them. So 1 gets teleported to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then 4 to 1. So that's going to be that. Okay, so I'm going to try this for the first time. If this works, it is a miracle. Alright, here we go. It didn't work, it's not a miracle. Attempt 2, come on. Attempt 7. Okay, come on. Yes! I don't know why I made that noise, I'm so sorry. But, look, it worked. Okay, okay, I can't go up there. You can see in the, right, I'll zoom in. We've got the ID from 1 to 4. That's randomly done for each of the armor stands. So I'm going to be doing it with armor stands for now. And then eventually I'll test it with players at the end. That took so long. Okay, the next thing I'm trying to do is to get these armor stands to all randomly swap with each other. Okay, I've just done a lot of code without checking any of it in game, so once again, if this works, it will be amazing. Huh. Numero 2. Number 3. Okay, it took me a little bit to work out what happened there, but it looks like only one of the armor stands get teleported to another. Yup, so one of these will have 2 in the same block. Must be this one. Yes, okay, that's progress. I've lost count of how many times this has happened, but I have hopes for this one. Okay, that's different. We are getting so close. Right, take note of the order. So it's emerald, diamond, lapis, gold, just like my inventory. If I run this, you can see they've all swapped. Wait. Did that work? Oh my god. Oh, maybe that was a fluke. Okay, so it looks like it works some of the time. Okay, no joke, it's been 2 hours. Okay, come on. I think this is it. Look, they're all swapping. Yes! Wow! So the whole point of all that was to make sure it works with any amount of players. So as you can see, I've got 8 here. They just swap. If I remove some, it's not an issue. They still all swap correctly. So this means you should be able to play this with an infinite amount of players. Okay, so it's now the next day. I've added 2 more features. If I run this function help / Deathswap ultimate, I might change the name. Boom, you get that in chat. You can use the following command to change the seconds between each swap. So if I type that in, I don't know, let's say every 1 second. Boom, 1, 2, 3. I could do that. Don't do that, but you can do that. Don't. Just a quick recap on what we've done so far. So we've done everything apart from making it change if you can or can't see the countdown. I also decided to not make it a minimum and maximum, just a set time, because that's all you need. Currently I've got it set so it swaps every 20 seconds. As you can see in the top left there's a countdown. It'll automatically adjust so it counts down the last 10 seconds. And they swap. Hada! Okay, so I fixed it so whenever they swap they don't get that annoying dead armor stand. Instead, that will play all the way at the top of the world. Me and my friends have just created this kind of lobby area. It's going to have 3 different options whenever you stand on each of the carpet. So spectate is whenever you stand on it you won't be included in the game and you'll just be in creative and you can teleport to people and watch the game unfold. Join just makes sure if you've been a spectator you can go over here and you can go back to a survival player who's going to play Deathswap, and then obviously once you stand there the game will start. I am still planning on making this an add-on, so I'm going to need to do a bunch of set blocks and fill commands to get this into the world, but I think it'll be worth it because I think it's good to have a lobby area before you start, and it means you're not having to type commands into chat to start the game. The reason these are boarded up right now is because this is what it's going to look like if a new player joins while a game is running. So they could still go and spectate, but they can't join in the middle of the game. They have to wait until it's over. This add-on's been a lot more work than I originally intended, but I think it's going to be worth it. So far I have managed to get this, so this whole center bit here will get loaded whenever you first join the world. Like right now this is all getting done via set block and fill, so I can destroy all of it. Once this is done it won't be doing it every tick, this is just so I can test it and make sure everything's working. Very quick update, I've converted all of this into set block and fills. I think the next step is to work out how I'm actually going to start the game and get all these different pieces of the lobby working. I haven't shown this just yet, but if I do this, so this will basically mimic you first joining the game. You'll get spawned, you'll get teleported, you'll get that message which will automatically put you in the join team. So yeah, I can come over here and then it puts me in the spectator, at which point if you have operator rights you can go into creative and it should be okay. And then if I go to join, it'll change me over to join. When there's 2 players in the world, whenever I stand here, that will start. I just need to work on making sure it only runs when it's supposed to and it only swaps the correct players. Okay, this is a really important update. I believe everything's in place for it to work, so if I run this command, okay, the countdown has begun, and eventually after those 10 seconds these guys should all swap. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it didn't look like they swapped, but trust me they did, they just didn't have anything to like make them look different. So if I then remove these until there's only 1 left, that armor stand, but that will be a player, will get teleported back up to like the lobby bit, and they will have won the game, and everything is reset, and you should be able to go again. The next thing is to test it with players, so I'm gonna get some of my friends on, and let's see if this works. So if I stand here, we should start. Okay, we've all been teleported around. Okay, so there's no point actually doing anything, but if we wait long enough, in like 10 seconds, we should get a timer. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we should all swap. Did anybody swap? I didn't swap.
I didn't swap.
I didn't.
Sorry,
Okay,
someone blocked me on
attempt
Twitter
to.
and I was quite sad.
Here we go. Cannot.
Hey.
What? Oh, wait, what just happened?
That was weird.
Scott won the game.
Fingers crossed. Oh.
Yes. There we go. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, hold on. So we are being swapped. We have swapped.
No, I have 2 here.
I swapped.
I swapped with you, I think.
It's all random each time. Okay, but we all swapped.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there's obviously a bug with the default value. I'm gonna note that down.
And now I'm kind of stuck.
Have you not been teleported back up?
No, I'm vibing in this village with my new friend Jim. Okay.
Sure. Well,
Boom.
Okay, that's that same bug. That's fine. We know this. We decided to play a game just for fun. It didn't go very well. There we go.
I've got 5 invites
yeah.
from you.
Come on.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay, join. Go
Go
on here.
there, come here, come over here.
Join. Okay.
I'm start.
Let me start.
I'm
Timer set to 5 minutes. Go, 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 go.
what is that lag?
Oh man,
Oh.
What is that lag?
So action,
Really? The lag.
Go make some bowl.
No, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead.
How are
I'm
you?
dead.
Guys!
Oh shit.
We haven't even
I have a wet
swapped.
and... Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Wait.
It even said the wrong person won. I need to fix that. That's really strange.
I won.
Okay, so I had quite a lot of fun playing that. We're also in 1.16 now, so you know, I can wave. Whoa. In terms of the development, if I go to this document, I spotted a lot of issues that need to be fixed. So I'm going to get to that and see how many I can fix. The one I'm not too sure about is the dimension one. If you are in the overworld and you get swapped with someone in the nether, it doesn't change your dimension. And I think I might struggle to fix that, but you know, we'll see. Fingers crossed. So it's been about 3 hours since I last recorded anything, but all those bug fixes which I listed before are now fixed, and I've added a few new features. The new features include, whenever you are a spectator, you get a wither skill on your head and you get turned invisible. So this means if you are ready to spectate, you can just not hop into creative, and you can go and spectate people if you would like. The other thing I can't quite show right now because I need to have multiple players online, but I've added a countdown which counts down from 10 minutes to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, and then 10 seconds to 1 second, so you have more of an idea of whenever you're about to swap. By default it's still 5 seconds, but if you were to choose to set it higher using this command, then it would adjust. So if I set it to 600, that's 10 minutes, because 600 seconds is equal to 10 minutes, so you're just inputting the amount of seconds. One of the most important bug fixes is the fact that whenever you had two players in different dimensions, the swapping wouldn't work. So if you had a player in the nether and a player in the overworld, whenever they swapped, they'd stay at the same coordinates, but they'd also stay in the same dimension. But that's all fixed now. Took me a while, but it's all fixed! So I guess the next step is to create a pack icon and design the thumbnail for MCPDL. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the pack icon, but I think getting some screenshots of Deathswap would be a good start. So if you turn on your FOV, it can make it look better. So I might see if I can find an angle which I like. Oh, this would make you sick. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to print screen, and I usually paste it into a Word document while I'm taking screenshots because Bedrock doesn't have a proper screenshot button. There's probably a better way, but oh well. I also got my friends to come online and take a few screenshots related to Deathswap, so we'll see what we can do with them as well. So I'm now inside of Figma, which you probably haven't heard of, but for the purposes of this and just kind of rearranging images and putting them together to create some sort of thumbnail thing, it's pretty useful. So I'm a time lapse this and see if I can come up with anything good. I think that's me done for now. This is going to be the thumbnail on MCPDL, so this is what people will see as they're scrolling through the website. So I think from a distance it stands out. You've got Deathswap Ultimate, and then you've got infinite players. It's in a slightly bigger font, and I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, we've got 2 players on each side of Ultimate. I think that's... I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm doing with this, I'm making it up, but I think it looks okay. This big white space is going to be dedicated to a group photo of a load of players playing. So even if I take a screenshot of the lobby with when I have loads of friends in, I think that's going to emphasise that point that it's infinite players, because I think that's something that my Deathswap has that the others don't. We aren't quite finished just yet because I still need to create the pack icon, which if I find one already in here, that one, you can see it's a lot lower quality. I think I keep them 256 by 256. Yeah, so I'm going to maybe pick out a few of my favourite ones and see if I can create something which looks nice inside of the menu in game. Okay, so I've put 4 of the images into a square for the pack icon. I always usually put the title in the pack icon, but I might try something different, see how it looks in game, because I think when you look at it far away, you can barely read it. I don't know, we'll see, we'll try both and we'll see what is best. Okay, after looking at it in the menu, I think I prefer it without my icon as well. I think that stands out more, like when I go through and look at what other ones I have downloaded, none of them really have any of that, and I kind of prefer it, I think. Don't need any of it, the title's there. Yeah. Just ignore that, we did stuff. While I'm here, I haven't shown this yet, just in the gear icon, you can turn off the countdown, so you'll obviously still get a message whenever you have swapped, but you don't get the countdown saying like 10, 9, 8, it's just whoa, you swap. So I believe that's everything set for the add-on to be uploaded to MCPDL. I am going to create a showcase video, but I'm not going to cover that in this video because there isn't too much to say. I just kind of create a trailer and describe how the add-on works. So if you enjoyed, do all that YouTube stuff, subscribe, comment, like the video. Also, I recommend you join the Discord, link in the description. We're going to be hosting a Deathswap tournament in the coming few days after this video is released. We're going to try to get as many as we can so we can have the ultimate game of Deathswap. So join the Discord for more information on that as it happens. Only a minuscule amount of people who actually watch my videos are subscribed, so, you know, if you're one of those people, you know what to do. You will be able to play this add-on within a couple of days of this video being uploaded. I still need to sort some stuff, but yeah, it should be up. I will put the link in the description when it's there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and that's me all finished. I'll see you. Bye!